So we are deep in a 180 sit and go on Pokerstars, so I thought I'd start my video here. Basically trying to grind a bankroll from playing these $1.45s and $1 180s, because they seem pretty beatable and the prize pools are awesome. There's 50 buy-ins for first on this one, which is staggering. So I'm 12 big blinds here, which is enough because it's a deep stacked one. No, not deep stacked, sorry, big blinds, big blind levels. I probably should have shoved here, but might induce worse hands to shove. It's by flatting. Flop, not flush draw, so I can bet with a view of going all in on the flop here. A bit about half pot. Tricky spot here. And check. Expecting a bet. I can just get there with the flush. So merge shove. Hopefully he's got a queen. Unlikely, but might even hit the 8 and call. Oh, lower flush. No, it's going in anyway then. By shoving nuts there, you get paid off with a lot worse. Because even with the deeper stack, if you over shove like 2-3 times pot, sometimes get called. Alright, ace queen here. Looking to min raise button, and I was going to say min raise button and calling all in from big blind, but if we're closing the action, I call here. I've only got 13 big blinds, but very deep. It's unlikely to be shoving, what, 3.5k with anything worth flipping with, so I'll fold this time. If I was closing, I'd call, because one of these might wake up with a monster as well. No, maybe not. It's probably a bad call, that. A bad fold. But there's still a lot of playability at this level, so there's no point flipping if you think you can do better. Aim is to play these $1 sit and goes. Try and grind it up to about $500. And start branching out and playing higher stakes. Been rooted at low stakes for a while, so with absolutely zero bankroll management being implemented, so I figured I'd give this a go instead of going broke every other week. Tens. Min raise. Come on here. Probably got too much to shove. A fairly solid stack. So I'll call and bet flop. Getting to fold his overs if he's got any. And by not putting him in, he looks fairly strong, so yeah, I'll get a fold out of him as well. That's the way to do it. If I bet exactly to put him all in, it sometimes looks quite weak. Just deliberately putting him in to end the pot and not having to think about it. Seen that many times where it's just weakness. Again, we'll do that in tournaments. If I'm deep and I've flopped a monster, I'll shove into them. The opposite effect, makes them think I'm weak. Oh dear. So 27 cash in this. I mean, cash doesn't really do you any good. 6 cents. 34 cash in this, so we're way off in this one, so I'm mainly concentrating on this 180 at the minute. That's the beauty of bankroll management. If I bust this, I can just reload another one. So now I'm done. A7. Yeah, it's still a fold. I think, yep. Yeah, it's a fold. Probably not, but if you're wondering what my background is, it's a compilation of images from the upcoming Force Awakens, which is just on a loop, so that's going to be always changing. These two blinds are both short, it's not worth getting involved. Lots of short stacks here. Money saved is money earned. That's 5. Even when the blind goes up on this, still got 10 big blinds. More than enough at this level. Well, not more than enough, but it's not panic stations. At least all the raise I was about to make, but enticing them to shove if I call, so failed. King, Queen of Spades for 12 big blinds. It's got to be a shove, can't raise with 2,000 behind. No, it's an all-in. Probably got looked to buy an ace, but or a pocket pair, but got good equity against most hands here, so whatever happens, happens. Hopefully get looked to pay anything now. Oh, gets through. Still had a decent amount of fold equity as well. The stack that we've got, so we'll have to get called like there. Min raise, yeah, like 255. Can also filter a short for any of these. Check my regs here. Check fold. There's linked onto the gun. Kings and tens. A little bit of range. I'm not even trying to bluff him off it. He'll bet the river about 310. 350. No, maybe not. I'll chop it anyway. Wow. Tank check. Check behind in case he bets. Have to fold. Probably still got his range covered. There we go. Tank check on the flop and a half pot on turn. Big blind caller range is fairly wide, so he's probably hit some sort of pair or got some sort of combo draw, so I'm getting raised off that. And that was a motorbank. I'm going to fold here with the gun. Not as too sure why yet, but we'll find out. There's a couple of stacks that could shove, and I don't want to call off a third of my stack with these 10 really, this level. A lot of these setting goals is just picking the right spot, even if it does mean folding hands you wouldn't normally do in tournaments as such. But see, if I'm in raise here, these both shove. I'm not sure what I'd do. Probably ahead of one of them. Play the initial raiser here. Nope, never not. King's ace 10, and he's flopped quads. Never play ace 10 ever, because that happens. Yeah, but it's a guessing game, like you said then, it's a guessing game most of the time. In that specific situation, so it's better to fold. If you lose your edge by just guessing and hoping it's a flip, we're better than that. That's a fold. I'm not deep enough to call here and flows. No. I have a challenge. I've got 100 of these to play. See what stats I can return from them. And so far I have played 2. And as you can see, we have the data there. Total so far 0 cashes from 2, which is to be expected. I'll limp here, maybe call a low raise. Just try and outplay them post flop. Check in and call 1 bet. Get a bit freaky sometimes, blind on blind. Oh no, maybe not 240. If I bet there, maybe check raises as well, so probably should have raised pre-flop. 6s. So yeah, before it comes around to me, basically, got that to fill. We'll see what it looks like in the coming weeks. It's an interesting spot. Got a 3x in. If we call it, flop will be, we'll probably about 1,000 adding. We'll probably still call. Fold to any major aggression, but still go down to having position. We could get a shove in the big blind, and then also we can fold. It's a very good flop for us. And probably shove here. So, had a lot of his other cards that are betting. Still got enough fold equity. Unlikely to be dead. Or we could have aces and we are dead. Yeah, misstep. He played that quite well. Let's see. Again, the awkward stack sizes dilutes the problem sometimes, makes it hard to figure out what to do. But again, at 617, blinds going up to 160, so 4 big blinds. It's not the best situation to be in, but it's not game over just yet. Just have to pick the right spot. But conversely, don't want to wait too long before you fold your way out of contention. Something I've been doing a lot recently, over the last few years, trying to rely on good runs to get back into the tournaments at a good play. I need to avoid doing that. The ace-3 there is probably not a shove. This king jack, however, looks like it is 4 and a bit. Likely to be dominated, but after the blinds pass, we've lost 200, so we're left with 3. Yeah, definitely a shove. Likely to be live if we're called. He's itching to call us, I can tell. I can feel a shove coming out actually. Not just a call. Sure, that means initially jacks. I've got whatever. Oh, it's a bad flop. And the king, and it's not there. Right. 28th place. So you're overplaying the 6s there or misplaying them pre-flop. What did that mean again? Still got quite a bit of playability with 10 big blinds, so it's probably a fold considering ICM maybe. Look into that one later. Okay, 28th. Keeping track of all my results so I can monitor progress and determine which games are better for me, or highly recommend doing it. I'll load up another one now. Probably won't get time to finish it in this video, but to reinforce how not much I can do there. I can't raise. Get shoved off here. I can't really shove. This is interesting. King 9. Go through. Ah, that was made a lot easier. It's right at the threshold of a shove there. Probably is an insta shove, I'm not sure. The big blind being as short stacked as he is. If this was a turbo, it would be an insta shove. I still think it is. We'll get some folds some of the time as well. And again, as I said before, we can't wait around for aces and kings all the time. Oh, there we go. Running to 5s, how have I managed that? And Devon's turn. Yikes. Yeah. I think we can go all in here, can't we? Unlikely to be dominated. That's unfortunate last time, but things happen. There's a good chance we'll be in this tournament. Once a 9 comes, that'll be cruel. Some weird queen 8 hand or something. Ace king. There we go. It's still only 587, but it's 2 big blinds. One more of them. I think I'll take my chances and go for a big blind special. Queen 2 doesn't really cut it. Load up another 145. Take about an hour and a half to reach the final table. If you have a few coins, not too bad rate per hour if you can finish in the top 3. Jack 5. No, can't do it. Can't bring myself today. I just have to pray for a big blind special. Hopefully there's some action in the hand. I've done a few videos like this, just various sessions, maybe not the start of a sitting or maybe not the whole thing, but it's just a brief look into what I'm doing. Fold. I think I'll end this video if I very likely go broke in this $1. Ace deuce, that'll do. Probably bad play to wait for a good hand with the stack that I had, but obviously calling any raise here and hoping for the best. See if we get this double up, we're right back in it. Please hold 12. No, king 10. We're ahead and we've flopped a flush draw. You see it's 10, what we've got a club. We'll back up to 1374. And we've got ace king again. So it's a fairly good spot for ace king, so like we're shoving again with a wide range, so obviously we just doubled up. And people almost do that all the time, just keep shoving. So play call even lighter, hopefully. Or could fold round. And I could get called by queen 10 sort of thing for an 18k stack, you know, flop the best hand and win. That's what's going to happen. I don't have any other play but shove there, I don't think. Blinds got to 300 minutes, we've got 6 big blinds, so after the 4s into 5s, we're not too out of it just yet, but finally just calling here. Pot control. And out of position also. Flops nothing. Three fives a fold here. I'm concentrating this hand. It's been checked round. If we were deeper in this tournament, I'd maybe find a float there. It doesn't have to have a 10 there. I've probably got his range covered. Yeah, as I was saying before, it's a good idea to keep track of your results. So this is the special prop bet I've got going on. For my $1.45, I've got 100 of these to play. And I've been turn the most profit. That always 5. Shove, has to be a shove. Going up to 3-6 or 6 big blinds. Get it through. Definitely worth shoving then. 10 big blinds. Yeah, so whoever can make the most out of me, my friend, is the winner. Obviously, keep track of your charts and stuff. Obviously, not look very good at the moment, but I've just started my bankroll management, but I've never done anything like this before, so if you set yourself targets like this, then you will stick to it, like I haven't in the past. But setting yourself targets like this is the best way to do it. And develop your game. You can't develop your game if you don't have a bankroll. Like I've found out many times. I used to bust out once a month, regularly, after 1 day of depositing, usually. There's no point being the best player in the world if you don't have any money to play with. It's nice that my first video's probably going to end up being a min cash for 6 cents, but hey. really want, well, top 4 would be nice, but to get to the final table, use our advantage. Our edge comes to life, because the people who get to these final tables, majority of the regs that, well, the people that aren't regs that make the final tables, you rarely adjust, so you can exploit that. Ladder up. Before I started this bankroll challenge for myself, before I started doing these videos, I used to only record caches as well. Not, oh wow, and not all tournaments played. So I had an idea in my head of, well, I've cashed however much the last 5 months, but it's obviously not a very true picture. It's deceives you into thinking you're doing the right thing when you're not. But this way I've realised already within about a week or so that bankroll management is just vital. Probably get some music going for the rest of my videos, but can't find my docking system at the moment. But King 6 in the big blind. Not seen too much from this player on 18,000. So it's probably can't defend really, obviously. Don't want to shove because he will call, so yeah, fold. Just too much to shove there. Same again, same situation for small blind. Especially under the caller here. It's not even worth a peel. 150. Apart from when you hit flops like that, but in the long run, I'm unlikely to be able to see a flop without him raising and flopping such a good hand. Pretty cut and dry over here so far, just well, 6 players in 7 minutes, so it's pretty much ABC at the minute over there. Bum, 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 bum. Been torn with playing this format of the $1 180s on Pokerstars or the hyper version, because definitely have more of an edge in this format, but with getting the volume in quicker on a hyper, possibly you have the bankroll for your dollars per hour will most definitely be higher. But short term I'll probably play these because I don't have the bankroll. I need about $100, $200 to comfortably play the hypers, I think. Currently got 60, so try and grind out a couple of results in these before I move up to the hypers, I think. I think when I satellite to some $11, $15 tournaments, I'll see if I'm smart enough to live stream them, see how well that goes. How was the money got in there? Wow. Getting very short here. Jack 7, but don't have enough hold equity to warrant shoving that hand. Just call here, flop top set, maximum deception. If he raises 70-80 plus, he's probably going to barrel streets. So I can comfortably just call again. There we go. And call again. No real need to raise just yet. Maybe find a min raise here. If he's got a jack, then he'll call. Oh, can't do that, can I? 3-2-5. Donk min raise. If he's got a jack, he's sticking around. I don't think there's a flush draw. Or he could just fold. Nothing. And he's got a royal. Brilliant. I've somehow got exactly pot behind. Now if he shoves, that is a weird spot. It's unlikely to have bet the flop. Not gone all in on the turn with the flush draw. I'm only really losing to well, jacks, kings and ace queen. Just straight. It's a 9-10 as well, but again, how likely is it to have not re-raised? I think I've either levelled myself or trapped him. There's a good chance he's got a 2-pair, otherwise I'd have shoved. It's queen 10. It's unlikely to have us beat there, despite the horrific run out. Still best for a lot slower than the long run for the maximum value. If I started the hand with more chips, I'd probably try and raise and get it in, but given my stack, I was probably going to go in anyway. Don't fold cold. Russia. Tempted to limp that hand. If there was no raise, but there was. Jack deuce on the button, not interested. So we are on the money bubble here. We are second short stack up. Not even got a big enough stack to tell us. 26th. So ace king put him in there, then I would have cashed. But hey. 4-6 in the big blind. Go for a limp idea. Give me a free flop. Smashing. I'm not shoving because he's going to call. Flop a 6 and then have to check fold. Hate going broke in situations like this where he's just got a random 9. There's so much beatings there, we can't justify calling the bubble. Tempted to re-raise here. It's a flat pot control and keep some people interested. Got position. Got some good backdoors here. But again with the 70% pot, yeah, I can't call it, just fold. Sizing seems a little suspicious, but again, don't want to put it in. Jack ball. Oh, hello. Min cash. Let's play ace queen properly this time. 65. Min raise and 5 just to piss them off. Right, so now that I've min cashed, I can open up. And I have absolutely no reason not to go all in here with 3 big blinds. Ace 8. I'm dominated. I've been short stacked for too long here. And one passage was half a stack, so. 3s. Flop. top 2 and turn a boat. So that's how you do it. As soon as the ball bursts, just get a boat and win. I like my size in there, 55, because it's a fairly wet board. If you make your c-bet smaller, it means the check raise will be smaller. So you can either be more tempted to call or you've lost less. This page jumps from 19, we're down to 19th, and then obviously final table, so we're obviously aiming for the final table. That's where the real money is. Goes to show that you don't panic when you get down with the beat that we had with the 5s. Or the 4s against the 5s, sorry. I don't know how many hands ago that was. Don't know if it's going to record it on here, but I might do. Let's have a look. We have the 4s. No, didn't think so. But yeah, it's substantially less than we have now anyway. Under 500 shows what you can do. It's a pretty hand, but we can't really, not deep enough to call a raise and see a flop, because we'll miss a lot. Fold. Eight deuce, no thank you, take my small blind. Flush good. If we get down to the last 2 tables, I'll minimise this and then watch the other table. I do that every time I get down to the last 2 or 3 tables, especially in satellites, so you can monitor the bubble and such. Get a free key with Queen 9. For check raise, if he bets 80 or less, just trying to buy it. He's betting 90. In that case, I'm going to float and see a 9 on the turn, or a queen. I have to shove here, I think, as well. 7 big blinds. Definitely picking up the blinds here some of the time. Oh, he's got ace jack. Flop to spade, draw, and it's bricked. So we've got $1.06 smashing. Probably can't go folding that with over 7 big blinds, I don't think. Right, so yeah, we get that through, and we're up to plus 650 onto ours, so it's over 3k. We could play some real poker, but yeah, not too much out of line, but you get that sometimes. We'll be back soon.